When number 10 Miami and number 2 Ohio State meet on New Year's Eve in the Cotton Bowl, it will be a postseason rematch more than 2 decades in the making. The last time these programs clashed in college football's postseason, it was for the national championship in the 2003 Fiesta Bowl, ending in such a controversial Ohio State victory that the referee who made the fateful pass interference call remains a household name in some circles. Terry Porter, as Miami fans will tell you with bitter precision. Looking for a second consecutive championship and armed with a preposterously talented roster, Miami entered as 11.5-point favorites against the Buckeyes in Tempe. Ohio State won 31-24 in double overtime, changing the trajectory of both programs forever. On the final day of this year, Miami and Ohio State meet in the college football playoff quarterfinals. While the stakes aren't quite as high, with the winner needing 2 more victories to capture another national title, both programs have plenty on the line. It's somewhat poetic that the roles are reversed from the 2003 Fiesta Bowl. This year, the Buckeyes come into the Cotton Bowl as heavy favorites and defending national champions, looking to win back-to-back titles for the first time in school history. Miami, meanwhile, tries to rekindle the glory of the past and return to the top of the sport for the first time in more than 2 decades. Back in 2003, the Hurricanes were favorites as defending national champions with a stacked roster featuring loads of NFL talent. Quarterback Ken Dorsey, running back Willis McGahee, receiver Andre Johnson, tight end Kellen Winslow II, and safety Sean Taylor all starred for that loaded Miami squad. The roster was peppered with future first-round NFL picks and All-Americans throughout the lineup. In their way stood Ohio State, the once storied program that had struggled to reach the mountaintop, entering that game on a national title drought of over 30 years. The Buckeyes' 31-24 victory launched them back to the top of the sport, and for the past 23 years, they've maintained their place among college football's elite. Ohio State rarely slipped from the top 25 after their last AP national title in 1968, but could never quite get back to championship form. That changed with their dramatic Fiesta Bowl victory in 2003. They've played in 5 national championship games since then, winning 2. For Miami, that game was the last time they played for a national title. The Hurricanes rather quickly fell out of the national conversation, spending the past 20 years struggling to break through on the national landscape. The median and mode of Miami's by-season win totals since 2003 is 7, with an average of 7.68 wins per season. Mario Cristobal has steadily changed the baseline for success in Coral Gables, though, posting 10-3 in 2024 and a glittery 11-2 record this season. Championship relevancy that for so long remained out of reach is quite quickly upon Miami's doorstep. A stunning upset of the Buckeyes on New Year's Eve would be a full-circle moment for Miami. While no one on this current Hurricane squad remembers that 2003 Fiesta Bowl, the shadows of that night have haunted the program for decades. Mere mention of that game draws deep sighs and lengthy rants about what could have been for the Canes. Willis McGahee's gruesome knee injury, the pass interference call that gave Ohio State a second chance in overtime. Big 12 Commissioner Kevin Weiberg confirmed in July 2003 game films showed referee Porter made the right call. The Big 10 supervisor of officials concurred. The problem was timing. Porter waited 4 or 5 seconds after the play ended before throwing the flag. For comprehensive college football coverage and breaking sports news, subscribe to USA Today News for professional analysis and updates you can trust.